Hey, Periscope.
Hey, YouTube.
Welcome to the L&D show. I'm Lala.
I'm Devontae.
And I'm Dez.
Ooh, you just so dramatic, honey. Where you at now, Japan?
For real. Extra.
Where you at now, Japan?
Look.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Yes, honey, konnichiwa.
Please.
Feel on somebody.
You know you're wrong for that.
You know. Well, honey, you can do that too. You know.
Ooh, honey. Hey, y'all. Sorry for a late show, but we're here, guys. We're here for
hello. How are y'all?
Hello. And listen, guys, I'm not gonna stress it too much, but I'm gonna say that if you have work or school in the morning, go ahead and go to bed. And you can just watch the replay tomorrow, honey, okay? So thank you guys so much who are watching right now. Thank y'all so much for watching. We appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all, man.
We do.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to give y'all a fan.
Tomorrow, if you want to join in the comments tomorrow, but you go ahead and get your rest because we will always be available. So go ahead and
yeah. So what are you guys drinking on tonight?
Hello, Merlot.
Okay. Dez?
Yes, I'm here.
What are you drinking on?
What am I drinking?
It's like when the newscasters out there in the field that is getting a late
yeah.
Now going to Dez.
Well, honey, I am drinking what is it? It's lemon ginger peppermint honey tea.
All we needed was this tea. That's all we needed. We need the recipe.
Okay, honey. Okay.
Well, honey, what are you drinking on over there? That wine plate.
I'm sipping on Moscato.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you, sir, what are you drinking on?
I've already said Merlot.
Merlot or Merlot?
It's pronounced Merlot.
Guess what Mo's be drinking. So you know you one of those.
That's what who be drinking? Who you say?
Them hoes.
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, y'all. So jumping right on into these. Well, before we do that, we want to send our condolences to Natalie Reid. You all know her I knew her from Babs, Cinderella, How to Be a Player. She co-starred in Eve. She played in a lot of shows, a lot of TV shows, and movies. She was very talented.
It was Tammy and
the Deal's Big Happy Family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it Medea's Happy Family with Tiana Taylor where she was saying Byron?
Yes, honey, that was her.
I got you. Okay, cool. I got you. Well, we send our condolences to Miss Natalie Reid's family and all her friends and her kids and her husband. So it's such a sad thing. Guys, make sure that you're checking up on your loved ones.
So You know,
Yeah.
I did a little bit more research to see, if what the cause of death may have was. Nobody knows if it was unexpected or she was fighting illnesses, but
They said that she was battling colon cancer silently.
okay,
That's what they
gotcha.
were saying. She was battling
Well,
colon
she would
cancer
be
silently.
greatly missed
She would
because
be
there will
greatly
never be an
missed.
actress greater or better than her. Because then she could
No.
play any role, especially on
Yeah,
Broadway.
she could.
Because I
She
loved
could.
her in, my favorite movie,
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, we send our condolences to Miss Natalie Reid and her family and friends and kids and all her loved ones. She would truly be missed. Um, but like I was saying before, guys, make sure you're checking on your loved ones because 53 is so young. 53
It
is
is.
young.
It is. It
And
is.
we're in our one of us is you're coming into your 30s, but we're in our 30s now, and 50 is not
I'm
that
sorry,
far away.
what? I'm sorry. What?
I said that we're in our 30s, and that 50
You're in your 30s. I am in my good bloomer years. Thank you.
whatever, but still,
Or you more in your 1970s though, but it's okay.
cancer, y'all do not see that. Cancer has no age, who it hits.
Mhm.
So just make sure you guys are checking on your loved ones out there, okay? And all this beef and everything that's going on, just don't let it go.
Cut it
Let it
out.
go.
Like,
It's
come
not,
on.
it's not even worth it because you never know who's gonna be here today and gone tomorrow,
I agree.
especially in 2020.
Amen, amen,
Honey,
amen.
and Miss Betty White is still holding on.
You leave Rose alone, Benny. She will always be here.
Betty
I
White is
saw
still
a
holding
video.
on, honey. Okay.
She will
She
always be
Look,
here,
I
honey.
saw a video where this sister had played a prank on one of her other sisters. Her sister is so sensitive, and her sister was standing in line to get a drink or something. She came back to the car and she said, "Did you hear about Betty?" She said, "Stop! Don't do that." She said,
Oh
"Poor Betty."
no.
She said, "Stop! I don't want to hear this. I don't stop. What that happened?" She was.
And she's sitting there scrolling on her phone trying to pull it up. And ain't nothing coming up.
Oh
Look,
no.
she told some.
Um,
Just some. Poor Betty.
oh gosh. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. But we also got to send our
Wait,
condolences to Wendy Williams and her
yes,
family.
Yes.
yes.
And
Well, Wendy Williams, her mother
Adele.
passed away weeks ago.
weeks ago,
Um,
and that explains the strange behavior that
yeah.
Wendy was probably going through. That people was speculating that she was on, drugs. This lady was dealing with the death of her mother.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell they were super close.
Yeah, she said they were more like sisters than they were like, mother and daughter.
Yeah.
She said that she passed away peacefully and everything. She did not suffer in any way whatsoever. All the kids, family, and everything were surrounding her, in her final moments. She pretty much
Mhm.
her sleep and everything. So her death was just one of those, they kind of saw it coming and they were dear in her last moments. So
Yeah,
it was
that's
one
such
of
a
those
sad.
that was more or less beautiful, you know.
It's
So
such a sad, and it's a good thing that I did not personally judge. I try not to pass judgment on anybody, but when you hear it in the tabloids that she's on drugs, and you got Nene who's even said that she doing crack and stuff like that. This lady throughout all this time was dealing with my mother is going to pass away, or my mother has passed, and how am I going to
Hope and
deal
go
with my
on.
son, my family. She's being strong for her son because she said she was saying on her show that if she breaks, who's going to be there for him, and he's going to feel like that he's going to have to be there for her, and then he's going to feel like he has to carry on this load of being there for everybody. And what if something happens to him?
Agreed.
So she's
exactly.
dealing with it. So we send our condolences out to Miss Wendy Williams and her family.
So
So, but
looking at
guys,
going through
on.
something in this moment in time, as we always tell you, we're here, we're lending ear, we're shoulder and everything, Uh, pretty much if you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody just to vent to or
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
we can do that, for you if need be. So that's the type of show that we're building here. That's the type of platform, the type of family that we want to have here at the L&D show. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind as you watch throughout the coming years. So
That's true. Des, is there anything that you want to say?
I just pray that they are strong. Hold on, 'cause I'm about to tear up. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll just be praying for them.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
What the hell?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. All right.
okay.
All right. So move right along. Jay Sean Pearson. Hi, Jay Sean. He says hi. He says, hey, Lala.
Hey.
Yes. What y'all was talking about, I missed it. LOL. We was just talking about, we were sending our condolences to Miss Natalie Reid and her family, and also Miss Wendy Williams and her family. So we haven't jumped into anything just yet, but we're about to, because this show could take a turn left and it can be shady as hell. It can be one of the best shows ever. It just depends on the drinking tonight.
Y'all know how it goes. You know how it goes. But
so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
First topic. So this is a topic that ours truly is the one and only, the things like to play with things.
First of all, wait a minute, hold on. You're not gonna do that.
So,
Go ahead.
That mic for me, Lala. Thank you. Fear of future intimacy due to past trauma from old relationships.
Yes.
Do you want to give us a little backstory there, or do you want to, kind of elaborate, what that could possibly mean, or anything?
Yeah,
like let's say, like you was in this relationship for a good number of years, and sadly, it fizzles out and it dies, and you get few years later down the line, you get into a new relationship, and you're scared of everything that you went through in that past relationship, whether it's, does my body look right? Do I sound right? Do I even look right? I mean, just all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess one of my questions then is, from the past relationship or relationships, is it possible that the person or people weren't treated properly?
Yeah, they were, let's say they weren't cheated, abused, put down, just destroyed emotionally and physically.
And it just follows into their relationship.
Basically. Yes, and it spills over into the new relationship because you feel like, I mean, why are you with me? I mean, I don't have what this person may have, or what your significant other ex may have had, or just anyone that's down the street or walking around.
Can I say something with that?
Yes, right.
Because it has happened to me before in a previous relationship and a current relationship too. Anyway, the only time it happens with me is if it's a sign. If they're throwing out red flags of stuff that's gonna happen to me in my past, of course it's gonna come back, and of course I'm gonna pay attention to it because I don't want to be the fool this time again, get my heart broken. I would rather go ahead and let you know how I feel. And if you want to call me insecure and everything, because most guys, they do pull that card, oh, you being insecure. Like, no, I'm not being insecure. I'm paying attention to my intuition, like, because it's telling me that, hey, this is the same thing he did, isn't it? Like, why are you here? You know, like,
so what did you
that's the
consider
only
to be a red
time.
flag?
Let's just say that if a person was to say, you know, ah, babe, that's just a friend, you know, chill out, you know, ain't nothing there. But then you find out there's something there, and then and then the next relationship, you know, something happens again along that lines. They be like, babe, why you tripping? Like we just friends, ain't nothing going on. You know, that's a red flag. Cause it's like, okay, wait a minute. I done seen this before. Y'all talk way too much. Y'all are too touchy feely. And
I mean,
like,
I definitely see both sides of that particular scenario. So when it's happened in the past where somebody said, chill out, stop tripping, that's as a friend, and kind of find out that's not just a friend, and
yeah,
I've always seen it where somebody said, chill out, that's just a friend, but that friend has a past with this person, but it remains just a friend, kind of like, I don't mean to throw Dez on the spot right now and everything, but Dez, I know you have this tendency of saying, you know, you don't particularly leave your exes alone. You stay friends with your exes. You know,
That I do. I'm there for
uh,
anyone that was a part of my life. I am, because I'm
see,
I'm an anchor for a lot of people.
but with that being said, though, that particular thing can create issues in future relationships because with Lala and everything, and when she has the conversation with somebody who's like, oh, that's just a friend, but come to find out you have a history with this person, so there's more there, and you don't know what's going through your now significant other's mind because your old significant person is in the picture still, even though y'all are just friends. you know it's kind of hard to play that fence sometimes. Which y'all are, but you're having to fight a double sworded battle sometimes with staying friends with your old significant other. And sometimes it's possible, but sometimes it's not. You just have to be able to know which significant others you can leave in your life. Um, but it's also that whole thing of when you do run into it again, is it can you believe the person of this is just a friend, or are you just in your mind of, oh, I've seen this before, I've seen this before. He said my ex said this before and everything, and I'm not gonna believe it. So is it in your mind, or is it just him or her saying that line just to get you to chill out? How far are you willing to go to prove them wrong? Because even though you've heard the line before, do you
I
trust
agree
it?
with that. But
Because
also with that, I'm gonna piggyback off again. Let's just say if they say, yeah, it's just a friend, yeah, we may have had dealings like that, but and they're showing that it's not what you went through in your past. Like,
well, see, this is why I am big into you need to take time to heal before you just up and go into another relationship, because I feel if you don't give yourself time to heal from wounds, especially old wounds, when you do go into another relationship, if
that's
something
not
is
what you
still
do.
fresh, if something is still in the back of your mind, if you do have the opportunity to bring something into another relationship, the moment
mm,
something can slightly present itself, you have not given yourself enough time to heal, enough time to process, enough time to get the overthinking out of your mind, enough time to get the underthinking out of your mind, enough time to let your heart process, your soul process. I mean, whatever processing you needs to do. So whether you are a 2 week person or a 5-year person. I mean,
or in some cases,
it's just that.
a 18-year person.
I mean, that's a little drastic, but that's drastic. But I mean,
but there are some people out there like that. I mean, some people are like that.
That's what I'm saying. But that is the truth. So, but like I said, if you move into another relationship and you hear that one line, or you hear a certain number of words within a certain order, it's going to be like, see, I heard it before. I heard it before. And you're now bringing something from your past, even though it happened 4 years ago or it happened 3 months ago. You have not yet healed from it. And that's the big issue that a lot of us do in relationships.
I agree.
And I know I'm guilty of it. And I know I'm guilty of doing it to people. And I'm also a victim of having it done to me, and it's not a good feeling. I mean, like, it's traumatizing. It really, truly is. Like I said, it's enough to make you break down. So, yeah, I mean, that's why it's so hard to move into another relationship.
Well, Jay Sean, he also says, I usually call red flags out right away too, because it can lead to something worse. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of intimacy, because once you have that and mess with my feelings, I get really mad. But trusting you and you lied.
True.
So
that is a big thing, and this is the reason why I tell people all the time. There is a big difference between somebody having sex with you and somebody making love to and with you.
But now I will say this though, some parts it's not, but sometimes it feels the same. Granted, I haven't had sex in a brown skin minute.
There are certain things that do feel similar. However, when you're connected on different parts, like your mind, your body, and your soul, you can definitely tell the difference. So there's that. But also, when sex is the furthest thing from your mind, when you're with this person and you seriously just want to walk downtown and you want to buy them an ice cream cone, that's something that is totally different. I mean, when you're getting to know somebody, especially in this day and age, it is like, I don't understand it. I don't think I will ever understand it, but it's one of those things. When we're gonna do it? 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 When we're gonna do it?
Because, honey, in this day and age, we have to try you out first, honey. That right there has become part of the 30 to 90-day rule.
No, see, that's one of my things. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm one of them rare people or something, but I could seriously go for a long time without knowing what your parts look like. As long as I know what this up here looks like, I'm good.
That's what you call being into someone for real. That lets people know that you're really into that person and not just for what they're.
I mean,
what they
have. Physical appearances. Yeah, I agree with that.
I said maybe I'm weird like that. I have no idea. I mean, because like I said, I really would rather wake up, wish you a good morning, tell you have a good day, check on you throughout the day. Hey, did you eat? Oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Well, you know how she is and everything. Don't let it get to you. Do things of that nature, not just send me a picture, send me a video, what you got on. That's
what you got on, Jesus. Wait a minute now. Hold on.
We all
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who says what you got on, Eddie? Who says that?
You do.
And so do you.
like I said, we all love that spontaneous stuff. We do. Like, okay, me being a Sagittarius, yes, I am very big into spontaneous things. Okay. So if I'm in a committed relationship, I am not gonna lie, I will probably do things to throw your day off. Like if I know that we are in a very serious meeting, I will probably bring up something that we did 3 months ago that you probably remember but forgot about. And while you in that meeting, you like, oh my God, I cannot believe he just said it to me. And it's something that's really intimate. And but we are in a committed relationship. That's our person.
Ruckus J Money just brought up something like that's very important. And I totally agree with this person. They say, as someone who has been in a relationship for a long time, I believe the biggest thing to remember is to never stop dating the one you love.
I agree with that. So,
I agree.
Let's take my influence.
Hardly. Because
Dang, can I get the word in? Jesus.
I forgot.
You took over my whole panel. This was my question, not yours. Jesus. Oh.
You got the floor. Go ahead.
Dang. Now, back to that statement. I agree with that. That's why I'm on this kick of I want to wait a long period of time before we get to the nitty-gritty of the moment. You get what I'm saying? Now, I've been dating someone for a good little minute.
Not the eyebrow child.
Well, I can't help that. It's stuck, Kenny. I had a facelift. Can you tell? But,
wait, before you go ahead.
So, things get a little hot and heavy every now and then. So, I plan the planes. But we continuously go on every day with me. What?
Go ahead, we listening.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna get you. Now, every day that we go on, this feels like the same first date. It's the same clouds in the ceiling, floating on air, dancing in the rain. But my thing is, I'm afraid that when the shebang hits the floor,
not shebang.
I just love your metaphors because I need to open the girl place.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very colorful. They ain't getting to shoot.
I can tell.
I'm just worried about will they still be there after it? If that makes any sense.
Ruckus J Money, he also says, I believe that sex is a part of any relationship, but there is time for sex and there is time to genuinely show that you care to be around that person. And I totally agree with that.
And see, that's to what I was about to say before Raphael said I was interrupting him, which I didn't mean to do. Like I said,
you did. Go ahead.
We never stop dating somebody. I know.
It keeps the flame going. It keeps the flame going. It keeps it interesting
and everything. But I know I had made a joke yesterday about you, Raphael, probably being one of those people who, you have a standing appointment every, Tuesday or whatever the case may be. But,
Good enough. What you say?
No, listen.
Both of y'all.
If you, say, now, I know some couples where they have a standing Thursday night date night. No matter what's going on, no matter how horrible their day was, no matter what the kids got going on, every second Thursday of the month is date night, no matter what's going on. And that appointment holds steady. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what, and it helps the relationship. Now, I love that, but I also love these spontaneous things. Bae, I'm on my way home. Go ahead and get ready. Wear red shirt I like so much or whatever.
That right there's too detailed for me. Because then I wonder what the heck you got going on.
No.
Tell me to wear red when you got on blue.
What?
Where we going?
I said wear that red shirt that I like. When I say that red shirt that I like, I mean, that's just to go out somewhere.
That's something that you playing.
This is a date. We're gonna go.
I got a red shirt. Why can't I wear what I got on?
Because they like to see you in that. Maybe that turns them on. Because maybe when you get back home, maybe you may get that thing. I mean, come on.
That should on.
And maybe that thing may be good when you get home. Okay, I'm talking about that coming goodness. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay.
Made me want to spit out. All right, let me peppermint.
It's been a minute.
Okay. Or you tell them to wear a certain thing out the closet, or it might be one of the times where they show up at home, or vice versa, with a bag and say, "Here, go put this on," and might tell you, "Okay, we got a reservation downtown at a restaurant that's so hard to get into that you have to make reservations 6 months in advance." I mean, so it can be one of those things. And you just need to be ready to roll with it. And if it's like I said, since I'm a Sagittarius, I do things so spontaneous, huh?
Oh, me?
Yeah, he's shaking his head in disagreement. Why? What are you doing?
What?
Were you shaking your head?
I wasn't disagreeing. No.
Okay, I thought you were shaking your head and disagreeing. No, okay, go ahead. No. I'm sorry, Devontae. Continue.
I mean, like, since I am a Sagittarius, I'm that type that I am so spontaneous. Like, even if I was in the middle of cooking dinner and you came home and said, "I got reservations at this restaurant," I'd be like, "But okay." I mean, the chicken was about to come out the oven, but all right. Because that's just how spontaneous I am. But you don't send me reservations. You didn't call.
Yeah, I would have been mad. I would have said, "Oh, no."
Low key inside, y'all gonna feel a certain type of way. But however, my baby just came in and said, "I got those reservations at this restaurant."
I agree with that. That's sweet. But that's too bad.
Especially if it's one of them restaurants where we both been talking about wanting to go. Come on, am I gonna disappoint? And you don't know what type of evening that he or she have planned out, because it could seriously lead to a carriage ride around the park. It could lead to a hotel stay downtown, or we're about to ride out to Charlotte, New York. You just don't know. I mean, say COVID wasn't a part of our lives right now, and you got a millionaire for a husband. I mean, we could be, flying off to Paris tonight.
Well, honey, some of us too, girl.
And a good proposal at that too. Just never know. But Ruckus J Money also says better finish cooking that chicken for lunches for the weekend.
We hitting the reservation,
honey. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh my goodness. Okay, so are we moving on to the next? Are y'all done with this topic?
Yes, we're going to the next topic.
Okay. So what is the next topic?
All right. So let's see. since we are pretty much talking about dating and everything, let's kind of just keep on with that particular, mood.
Okay.
And seeing as how we are in a bit of a pandemic right now, let's talk about
Yeah.
dating during a pandemic and how you can get creative with it.
Ooh. Yeah, that
So,
sounds.
how do y'all think
One more.
huh?
Go ahead.
Like, we are in an age now where dating has pretty much become virtual anyways. And
Yeah.
when I say that, I mean is darn rare unless you're a club goer to really truly meet someone publicly.
Mhm.
So unless you're out here in your own Alps, you're pretty much meeting your significant other or you're meeting potentials on apps. So like I said, you're already in a virtual world when it comes down to dating. So with
Mhm.
that same mindset, um, should your dates continue virtually while we're in this pandemic? Should we go back to like some more old school ways and do more along the lines of like maybe little intimate picnics, in the park or something, since it's kind of hard to get into restaurants and really sit down and eat. Um, like, what do y'all think?
For
I think you
me,
should be as creative as possible
Hmm?
during this time. I mean, as long as both of you are, good and don't have. Are you looking at me? Or are you looking at Devontae?
I'm sorry, wrong side.
Wait,
Go ahead.
what?
I was in the middle of talking, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
I can
no, no.
finish.
You finish your card. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll let you finish that before.
Okay, I was just gonna say, as long as it's creative, you should keep it creative during this time, because what if you lose interest in a person because they're not doing enough? You feel like they're not doing enough, and then you have this pandemic where you really can't do enough for yourself as it is, but you have a relationship where you just feel like it's not enough. Like, babe, like, can we just please do something together? Can we just please, you know, go out to eat or something, or have a nice picnic, whatever, and just keep the flame going. Just keep it interesting. You
Okay.
know, that's what I
I
think.
agree with that. I agree.
Interesting during this time.
When
Now, for
the
me,
pandemic started
As long
out,
I
as,
think
as long as
that
both of you are good and safe, I say that.
what were you gonna say, Raphael?
okay. Now, for me, um, I would say the virtual dating thing would work if y'all are like in separate states.
Mm-hmm.
Like a good little movie night, or just a little McDonald's. Hey, babe, what you cook? Oh, well, babe, you cook me this and I cook you that. Just a little role playing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good. That's what I'm saying. At least try to keep it creative. At least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like those ideas. The role playing and the cooking together, watching movies together. So all that definitely um,
Oh, that's a
sounds
good
great.
one.
Now when the pandemic started, I was talking to someone, and he continuously kept asking me, when we're going to see each other. And I kept having to remind him that unfortunately I am on the front lines of the pandemic, because I am in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but the entire country is shut down. So there's not much that we can truly do when it comes down to hanging out because one, we didn't live in the same part of the state. So I would ask him what were his local officials talking about with opening up his city. I said because my city is completely shut down. Like around about 6 o'clock, everything is shut down.
True.
So how is things working in your part of the state? And he's like, oh, everything here is shut down. And I'm just like, so only thing I can truly do is we can FaceTime, we can, make sure we're texting, continuously nonstop, because we can do a lot of virtual dates. But
Mm.
as far as meeting in person, I really don't know how to get around that until the pandemic is lifted. So it also definitely takes two like-minded people to understand that until the pandemic comes to, or I guess until it's more or less slows down, until it's not as crazy as it is right now and everything, we both have to be on the same page that we just cannot be around each other 24/7. You know. Now I'm not the type that I'm going to go get tested 24/7 because I just don't think it's that is that needed. But if he is, then that's a different story. So I don't want him to feel any certain type of way. So there's that. But
I agree.
Double
And J Money, he also says creativity on dates should always be a thing, not just during the pandemic, but all the time. Learn the person's interest and creatively create a date around that. Back of the truck, stars, and some beverages with a nice snack is always a go-to with me.
that is my favorite thing. I like that. Yes.
That's sweet.
A nice little picnic, late night when the stars are all dancing. Yes.
That's romantic. Nobody is romantic these days, it seems like. You know, I mean,
because romance is dead.
I want to say romance is dead. Not with everybody.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for our generation, romance is dead.
I can see that.
In our generation, it's dead.
I can see that.
I would have to say it's not that it's dead, it's rare.
That's because you are the spontaneous one. So you would say that it's rare. But me, I'm very deeply romantic. I want candlelit movie, candlelit dinner, dancing, long. Yes, I'm alive. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to put out. It's a shame.
First of all, what does putting out have to do with romance? That is not that. That is two separate, completely things that do not even go together.
What?
Yes, it does. It does go together.
You are saying that because you like sex.
Make romance and then making
romance
love
and sex are two different things. Being romantic does not necessarily mean you got to drop your pants, you got to drop your drawers, you got to sit there with your legs over the bed and your hair all in the bed. No. Those are two different things.
Just because you haven't had nobody take your clothes off for you does not mean nothing, honey. People can
I have to take my clothes off every time. So what are you talking about, boo? What are you talking about? Someone takes my clothes off every time. So what are you talking about? And it's the same person.
So people can go back from a romantic date back to their house or back to the other person's house, and they may start kissing, and that kiss may lead into something a little more sexual, but in a love-making way, where the person is them. A person is undressing them. You're not undressing yourself. They are undressing you. You're undressing them. And then you get into the love making.
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Have you ever felt sparks?
Yes.
I don't think you have.
Yes, I have.
I don't think you have.
I have.
I feel like if you have, then you wouldn't be as terrified of sex as you are.
There's reasons why I'm terrified of sex.
Why?
Oh, this is not for that kind of show. That was
late night hour, honey. We can talk about anything at this hour. Go ahead.
How about you talk about why you're scared of it too? But the reason that I say that is around 2011 I met someone. Gave what did she say? Gave everything to had sex. Apparently they said it was to the left of them and just continues to sleep with everybody else. So now in my mind,
wait, hold on.
I feel like if I sleep with you,
you stop right there. So when y'all did what you did, you felt sparks. They did.
I don't know what they felt.
No,
I don't know about what I felt.
You said you, but what I'm asking is, you felt sparks in that moment. They didn't.
Yes, that's basically what he said.
So I don't know. I can't speak for the person.
Well, when you said that they said it was in, that means that they did.
It was good. It was good to you, but to them it wasn't. That's what you said, right?
Okay, I don't like this conversation now because I'm.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's not. I'm very. That's a very sensitive issue.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Reason why I don't think you felt sparks in that moment, because one, typically when you feel sparks, you will both feel them at the exact same time.
But what if one person just only cared about sex? It was never really a relationship. It was just sex for them. No. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but I know there are people out here who have this mindset is healing to your body, so I can do this to you, I can do that to you, so when I touch you, oh my God, I can send you to a whole nother world. I know there are people out there who know that who think their sex game is amazing.
Well, their sex game wasn't all that.
Well, I'm just saying
it was not really.
Hold on. There's a show called, I think, August Cheetah August, something like that. So his sex is supposed to be like healing or something. But and like these sex gurus who think that their sex is the exact same way. But what I'm saying is, when you're truly in love with somebody and you're intimate with them, and when you're doing what you're doing and you truly become one within that moment, and it's like something completely takes over your body, and it's like, oh my God, I cannot believe what's going on. And it's like, you're no longer performing in the bedroom. It's just like, it's more or less just kind of happening, and that's what I mean when I say, have you ever really felt like real magic? Is that your clock?
It is. It is.
But so
J Money just said it's because our generation is always looking for the next thing. Rather, it's a new relationship, new job, new activity, or a new anything all the time. I feel that's why romance is fading, is not dead.
I think it's dead. I mean, I think for the most part, it's dead.
And he also says, I have to kind of agree with Des that sparks can be one-sided, because a lot of time people will say whatever they need to get sex nowadays.
To get what they want.
Des felt love, which causes sparks. And he also says, however, the other person just want a quick fling, and that is why flames and sparks die out and are hard to find with people sometimes. And that is true.
I see, that's what I was saying about the whole sex gurus and everything, because sex gurus typically are those type of people who are born on the lines of sex addicts, and there are some who are genuine, who are trying to just help people get past their sex addictions, or heal whatever sex wounds they have. But then there are those fake sex gurus out there who are just so addicted to sex, and they're scamming people out of their money, and they just want to have sex themselves. So those sparks can definitely be one-sided, and typically these gurus that you see, they're not the less attractive, type people. They're definitely fit. They're nice looking and everything, and they're just out here just having sex with any old body. And normally it's unprotected. So, but it's crazy. but I don't know how to explain it, but typically when I say, feeling those sparks, I mean, I'm really talking about this, like, really, for a fact that this person is in love with you, and it has not just happened this one time. It's happened on multiple occasions. I mean, when you're with this person, you still get the butterflies, when you're just sitting there talking. I mean, y'all can just be having morning.
Or riding along in the car. Butterflies just spark.
Yeah.
You get those. How did I get so
that nervous feeling, like your hands start shaking. You just want to stand up and go, yeah, those kind of moments. I'm sorry. I had to switch the team. I'm sorry.
You okay down there? You all right?
I mean, that's the thing I'm talking about. I mean, if you never really looked at someone and said to yourself, how did I get so lucky? Or why did you choose me?
I mean, but also that's the same, in which that's going to part into another topic and segment that I want to have also.
Mm-hmm.
Because that right there also goes in line. Yeah, you may have those same feelings, but and then boom, you're hit with, well, why are you with me? I mean, there's 10,000 other beautiful people in this world that you could be with. What's so special about me?
I've said that before. I've really said that before.
I say that every day to someone, and they really want to slap the dog, you know what, out of me.
I don't say it every day, but I have said it before.
Here's the thing.
I've said every 5 to 6 hours.
Here's the thing.
No.
I feel like you should probably, at times, be on both sides of that fence. Why would you choose me? But you should also be on the other side. Why would he not choose me? Why would she not choose me?
I agree with that.
You need, because one, being on the side of the fence of why would you choose me keeps you humble. I'm not gonna say it shines light on your wall, but it more or less makes you think, well, darn, there's her, there's him, there's this one, there's that one, there's this one. So why me? It makes you think.
Been there, done that. Got the book.
They chose me. So, but then when you think, okay, well, I got a job, I look good,
Well, necessarily having a job really don't really cut it. Let's just be honest, because there are some people out there that don't have 2 cents to their name and are the best whatsoever. So having a job, I don't think that right there cuts that.
But what I'm saying is, you on that side of the fence when you're saying why not me, that's when you start counting all the pros about yourself. I got a job. I look good. I'm maintaining my health. I'm somebody who wants a future. I'm somebody who's ambitious about myself. I'm somebody who wants to build with somebody. I'm somebody who's this. I'm somebody who's that. So those are the why not me's.
I get that.
I'm somebody who wants a family. I'm somebody who cares about my family. I'm somebody who's a go-getter. I'm somebody who will be there when you're down and out. So like I said, these are the why not me's. So if you have transportation, I have my own car. Hell, you got a bus pass. I got a bus pass. So I mean, it's
not a bus pass.
Like I said, these are the why not me's. So
are y'all looking at the comments over here? Because
yes, I'm sorry.
They're some great comments, and I just have to be like, golly, like, do you have a brother? Do you have a, friend or something? Because my goodness, that's like,
please send it her way, please. Please send it her way. I'm good. I'm married. I'm good.
Well, that's what he said. He says, I definitely understand the sparks. My wife and I have been together for 11 years and married for 6. And every time we kiss, I feel like it's a fantasy. But I will say that our relationship started with words. That took it, what do you say? That it took to make sure we both had sex, and now it's blossomed into sparks daily.
I agree with that.
And then he said, that's why I believe I should stay out of anyone's. No, wait. That's why I believe should stay out of anyone's mind in a relationship. Stand tall and know that you are, or know that you were the best fish, and that is why you were chosen. I know that it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Agree. It is. Because there is a lot of people out here.
That's depression. That's the reason why we tend to jump back and forth across that particular, pond or or fence or that line, whatever you want to classify it as, and everything. The why me and then like I said, back to the why not me, So jumping to the why me, like I said, unless you're just a very pig-headed person, asking somebody why me can kind of humble you within that moment. If you're not physically asking why me, if you're just doing it within your own mind, then it can kind of keep you humble. But if you, like I said, if you're doing all this within your own, why me, why not me, then you're pretty much just keeping yourself in check for the most part. That's how I kind of see it. Why me? Why not me? And everything. He has this option. He has that option. Hey, but you know what? I got this going for myself. I'm this, I'm that, and everything. Hey, I'm trying to get weight under control. My skin's starting to come together and everything. I keep my hair right.
I got that new hair whip in the back. Yes.
It's about to get together this weekend. So like I said, you're doing stuff in your mind and everything, and you keeping yourself in check, because we all have an internal voice. You need to learn how to talk.
Yes, and sometimes that internal voice could be the mess and the dickens of you. Trust me, I know.
Listen, we need to learn how to talk with him, her, it, she, if it's a cat or dog, whatever it is to you.
And sometimes you don't want to listen. Something will let you know. You know, baby.
Okay. That's all I'm saying.
You're silly. You're silly. Guys, listen, if you are watching the replay, make sure you guys are commenting, okay? Make sure you guys are commenting, because we're going to see it. We're going to comment right back, okay? So make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and commenting throughout this replay for tomorrow, or whenever this video or episode finally reaches you, okay? So with that said, are we done with this topic? Are we moving on, or do anyone need to elaborate?
We're going to move on, and we're going to bring this topic back in another show. It's going to go part 3 with my topic.
Part 3?
Part 3.
Depression.
You can do it now.
No doubt.
Wait. With what now?
Depression.
Oh, depression. Okay. We can do part 3 on that, yes.
Well, we're going to move. This is going to be our last topic of the evening.
This topic. Oh, my goodness.
This is going to be the last topic of the evening, child. This is going into almost 2 a.m. At least from this coast. So
2 a.m. Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. It is. It is almost 2 a.m.
So, question. I don't know who I want to pose this question to first, but is it okay to fall for the booty call?
That girl right now.
The sneaky link.
That girl right up there. Right there.
Raphael, what do you think?
Oh my. What was the question?
Is it okay to fall for the booty call, aka the sneaky link? Apparently that's what the kids.
She's not I'm not a booty call kind of person. I have to at least know you a little bit before.
You are a booty call type of person.
Excuse me?
Your whole life is a booty call. I mean, you're
I've never been
you're
a booty
the one
call.
with different dudes in every area code, right?
No, I'm not. That's more you. Yes, you see how she got quiet and looked at whatever she's looking at. That's more you. But anyway.
What do you think, Lala?
Dang, I didn't even answer.
You said you're not the booty call person.
I'm not. I mean, I can be a booty call as your lover, yes, but not just a random hit it and quit it kind of girl.
What was the question again?
Is it okay to fall for the booty call, aka the sneaky link? And the sneaky link, that term pretty much comes from nowadays, from the kids. That's what they're calling it these days, the sneaky link.
I never heard that terminology. I heard it as
the booty call. If you know for a fact it's a booty call, then I definitely.
And is it okay to fall for it?
Fall for the person. Fall for the person that's the booty call.
I don't know, cause I don't know.
No, because she haven't gave up nothing since.
In 5 years. It's been like almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in April.
Y'all, it's been longer than that. It's been 11 years since she's had it. I don't know what she's in her life from.
Listen, I know if I sit on a good day, honey, I'm gonna cream all over it, okay? All right, it's gonna be some creamy goodness down there. I got that wow, okay? Thank you. Oh, bitch, please. Don't try to act like you, whatever, honey, because you know you want to record it. Sit down for your viewing pleasure, okay?
Are you pretty much saying that if you had a really good booty call, since you haven't had any in a good hot?
Yes, she's had several booty calls.
I haven't had one since then, but I have had one before. Like,
no, what I'm asking is, since it's been a good minute since you had one,
yeah.
Are you saying, or since you had, you said it's been a minute since you had any type of call?
It's been a minute since I had sex. Period. Since my last relationship. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, so say your next fun section is a booty call. Is it possible for you to fall for the booty call?
I think so. I mean, I have friends and cousins like you who tell me to get out of the good girl box, live a little, have fun, live your best life, okay?
Well, I'm going to tell you to live your best life because honey, you need to. You need to, darling. Okay? You need it. You need to open your legs.
Now, some of us on here, we do the booty call things, okay? But I haven't personally, not yet. But hey, I will. I don't run and tell, okay? I don't run and tell. That's one thing I don't do is run and tell. But I think I might do it with the right person.
Excuse me. You sir over there. I ain't never been one of those.
Oh, J Money said, if you know for a fact that it's the booty call, not death, you should not fall for the booty call. The booty call is there for a reason. Look, he said, Lala, don't fall in love with the booty call. A trap. It's a trap. Well, hey, I haven't had that in a minute. So what I'm supposed to do? You know, I won't fall in love with it, but it'll be. I can put it as what do you guys call it?
It would be her regular gentleman caller because she's Blanche.
Who is? Who? Not me. Whatever. I do gotta live my best life. I do have to live my best life because I'm the type of person where I just feel like that I should only have sex when I'm in a relationship. I've always been the type of person because I feel like if I have sex with just anybody, I would feel like a whore afterwards. And then it's like
you should be a whore.
People count that as bodies. Because I heard a person over talking, and it was like, how many bodies have you had? You know, like what's your body count? And I'm looking like,
but it's different. It's like different things.
And they were like, no, maybe get sex with.
Listen. Unless you keep a black book of that or something, you can lie. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way. Because unless somebody else has receipts on you, unless the streets are talking about you, there's only one person on this on here who the streets actually know, and it's not me.
Very well.
Yes, it is.
So
Jesus right here, because it ain't me.
They don't know me. They don't know me, honey.
The streets don't know. Look, no. No. The general public knows me. The streets know you.
Oh no, they don't. They don't know me.
They know you.
No, they don't.
See,
the only thing they may know, honey, is that I'm fabulous
and loose.
La.
And while you got every big Mac truck in your garage with still space left.
I have nothing against the servers or the bus boys in the restaurants. But if we're walking into the restaurant and everything, I'm like, oh my God, hey Martha, how you doing? Daryl, hi. But then you have Darnell. Raphael, did you? Hey girl.
I believe it.
Don't know who Darnell is. Then
you got Chantel over here. See, these are all servers and boys from the streets. See, Martha and Daryl, see, they sitting over at the tables being served. So, like I said, I know the general public. I know the private sector. Raphael, he be knowing the streets. You know the streets.
Don't y'all believe it? No, I don't. No, I'm sorry.
I don't know the streets.
The only people know me is from high school, boo boo. That's it.
You know,
because I was with them hands in high school, boo. I was with those hands in your face. That's it. What? What'd you say?
I thought he said he was on so I thought maybe he was doing,
That was you and them bleachers doing that, honey. That was not me. Okay.
I may have a dick or something, honey, but that's just me, okay? Hey.
Just nasty.
Just like you, okay? Auntie Hill. Did I answer the question correctly? Is that what you wanted from me? Was that answer?
I mean, that's not the wrong answer.
Did everybody answer the question?
No, because Devontae never answered it.
Okay. But I don't do sneaky links. So I mean, it's almost impossible for me to to fall in love with somebody. And I'm incapable of loving people unless I actually know your middle name.
That's true.
It's very true.
I agree with that.
I'm dead.
Cheers.
Dead. Cheers. If I do not know your middle name, or if you do not tell me that you don't have a middle name, I will not fall in love with you. I'm sorry. It's like a connection in my brain. What's your middle name?
Yeah, that's true.
That is one of my weird quirks.
One of your many weird quirks, basically.
So even if I did have a sneaky link or a booty call, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna do this to you. So, what's your name? Or should I just call you Deep Throat Gawk Freak 60?
Oh, what type of freaky sight shit you are?
I have had people hit me up, and I will seriously say, so should I refer to you as Power Bottom? Around the world. I will say their screen name. I will be like, so should I refer to you as whatever their screen name is, or do you have a name?
And y'all see what the pastor really do.
Dang. Well, right now, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Sorry, what? Can't hear you.
Thoughts.
Oh, look, J Money said, why that sound like a Plenty of Fish name? Laugh my ass off.
Okay.
Oh, honey.
We're not going to straighten nobody now.
Ciao. Look.
More like a grinder.
Or Jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Adam,
yeah,
or Adam name, honey.
Adam, yeah. I was about to say that too. Oh my goodness, honey. Because my name on
honey.
No mind.
Y'all ain't got no sense.
Or honey, hey, what's call it? Back page name.
Back page. They still up. I thought they shut that page down.
See, I thought I wouldn't know.
Is he frozen?
Sorry,
oh, I thought he was frozen.
What did I?
What? No.
I'm not thought.
Okay, since they now took down Back page, how do y'all circulate now? Like, how do y'all find each other?
I don't know, honey. Well, you tell us because then your page is all open on there.
I've never used Back page.
Oh. Well, y'all be on Grindr like that, so.
We know that rats and roaches will always find a way.
And we know you will be the main to try to exterminate all of them and feel them good.
The street walkers will always find a way.
And you will always pick them up.
So since they took down y'all
and do a little lamb
on Back page, how do y'all and Craigslist? How do y'all?
Actually, Craigslist still do it. Just like there's now what is that? I said ads.
It's called Skip. They use Skip the Games now.
Skip the Games.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I might have to go check that site out, honey.
Wait a second. Look at Raphael's face. Look at Raphael's face. Look at Raphael's face. He's about to get on it. He's about to get on it.
I might have to
I'm sorry, I'm a married person. I don't get on stuff like that.
Whatever.
Look at him.
I am.
Raphael about to get on it.
Yesterday I was on my honeymoon when y'all called. Thank you.
We're not even gonna touch on that. Anywho, guys, it's going on 2:00 in the morning here. So we're gonna wrap this show up. I just want to let you guys know that season 4 will be in 2021 in the earlier months. So just look out for that. We cannot wait to entertain you all. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Shout out to J Money and to Jay Sean. I want to say that's his name.
Yes,
did I say your name right? Sean. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank y'all for joining. We love y'all and appreciate y'all.
Yes,
we want to see more from y'all and hear from y'all.
Yes. And to the person who is viewing this video right now or this episode right now, thank you so much for watching as well. So make sure you guys still comment, like,
and
share, and subscribe because we are coming back with season 4, baby. Okay. All right. And we hope that 2020 will treat you kind as it ends. Okay. I cannot wait for this year to end.
Yes, and we pray that Lala gets it open. like a fish.
Really, I would never be good at it.
What else?
I'm like you. I like to squeeze dicks with my ass. Okay, thank you.
First of all, that garage has no lining that you have. Okay, your walls are as big and wide as the seat that I want. Okay, thank you. They don't.
I have all my walls. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You don't.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Stop.
What did he do?
Y'all are so silly. Y'all are so silly. But thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. We're out of here. And we will see you guys in 2021. But if we do another surprise show, of course, we're just going to pop up. So you just never know. You know? So
always watch out. So that means that you need to watch, subscribe, comment, and share. And always.
And y'all better share the heck out of this video tonight.
Make sure you, like I said, always tell somebody, okay?
Tell a neighbor to tell a friend, to tell a cousin, to tell an uncle, to tell a dad.
All right?
Yes, honey.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I am Lala.
I'm Devontae.
And I wait, hold on a second. And I yes.
Ciao.
Yes, that's right. All right.
Honey, we are out of here. See you later. Bye. Bye.